the 7. Send those cards to Card Shark Heaven on Card Shark. And here's the host of Card Shark, Jim Perry.
Welcome to Card Shark. Nice to have you here. You are very kind. That's very nice. Avoid the 8, kill the 7. Boy, they're getting hostile out there. Our thanks to Ann Burdett for the opening poem, watching us from Charleston, West Virginia on WSAZ-TV Channel 3. Thank you, Ann. Let's open up the board. Get to the cards. And Janice Lois, if you will, start loading in the cards. And we're all decked out for the Christmas finery and these card sharks. Hello there, Duff.
Hello.
Thanks, Boner, our champion. Isn't this nice?
Doesn't this look great? Yeah. Very holiday.
Won't you again tell us a little about yourself, sir?
Certainly will. My name is Duff Bankboner. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana. Recently arrived here with my beautiful wife, Carol. My little daughter, Jennifer, is watching. Hello, Jenny. And I can't believe I've already won $2,800, and I can't wait to play the game and win some more.
Well, that's good. See, he knows how much he's won. Do you keep track as you go along?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't lose that. We're meeting our challenger for the first time. This is Mac Mims. Hello, Mac. Nice to have you here. Good. And won't you tell us a little about Mac Mims?
Well, my name is Mac Mims. I'm originally from Florida. I now reside in Southern California. I'm a truck driver, and I have a wife, 6 kids, and 6 grandkids, and I enjoy life. Yes.
Oh, sounds like you do, Mac.
Oh, yeah, really.
If you win a lot, will you keep track of every dollar, too?
Oh, I'll try.
Can't say as a player. You both got the cards?
Yes.
Then we'll start the best 2 out of 3 with a... What is this? G2T2 is late? Is that you? You look very nice, I must say. Nicely done. That's nice. In keeping with the holiday season, we'll start with a question to the champion. We'd do that anyway, friends, but in keeping with the holiday season, that's what we'll do. Duff, we asked 100 married women. When you go out dancing with your husband, does he usually end up stepping on your feet? How many women said their husband usually does end up stepping on their feet?
Well, I think now with the disco craze that's going on in the country, everybody's getting a lot of dance lessons now, and I think that number is going to be low. So I think it'll be about 20.
Duff says 20 out of 100 married women said, yeah, their husband steps on their feet. Higher or lower?
Hey, I went and took dance lessons myself because I didn't know how to dance. I didn't know my left foot from my right one, so I think it'll be a little bit lower than that.
You think it'll be a little lower, though? Of course, I was thinking as Duff was saying that, though, with the disco lessons, usually they're on opposite sides of the room. How could they step on feet with those dances? But Duff says 20, Max says lower. The actual number of women who said their husband usually does end up stepping on their feet is 33, not lower. Duff, you got it. Some of them are dancing close. And that means the champion gets to start off the match with a 7.
Ooh, bad card. I want to change that, please.
Winning the question, you have the right to change it. And a good change, a queen.
Okay, lower.
Lower than the queen. Yes, a jack.
Lower. Let's
He's
go.
He's going to risk it lower. It is a 9.
I'll freeze right there.
And now we move over the freeze bar, and that protects that position for Duff. And question 2 goes to you, Mac. Mac, now, it is a fact that some toy manufacturers are selling little boy dolls that show exactly what little boys look like. So we asked 100 mothers of little girls, would you buy your little girl a realistic boy doll if she wanted one? How many moms would buy their girl a realistic boy doll? You do know what I mean by a realistic boy doll.
You very well, you know I do. Well, the way it is now, they're trying to keep a lot of sex education out of school and things, and I really believe that mothers wouldn't want to buy anything that's showing little boys' wares that strongly. So I would
How many would?
I'd say that would be 35.
35 out of 100 would buy the doll.
I think that it's really hard once they get older to tell them the facts of life. I don't think they want to tell them when they're younger like that and have to explain the realistic dolls. So I think the number is lower.
Even lower than that. A lot of agreement from the audience on that. If you've made your decision at home, the actual number of moms who would buy the little girl a realistic boy doll is 48, not lower.
All right.
I guess they figure they can learn there as well as anyone else. Mac, you start with a 2.
Oh, higher.
Higher than a 2. Yes, a 10.
Lower.
The gambler, he says lower. He's right.
Freeze.
Now we've got a dead tie. Both players with a 9. Both need 2 cards for the game, and question 3 goes to you, Duff. Duff, we asked 100 men who are 5 feet 8 inches tall. Would you sell a foot of your height for $1 million? How many men who are 5 feet 8 inches tall would sell a foot of their height for $1 million?
5'8". If they sold a foot, that means they'd be 4'8". I just can't see very many.
And you're
men
right
doing
for
that.
$5 million. No, that's not the question.
I think that's going to be really low. I'm going to say 25.
25 out of 100 would go to 4'8"
Well,
for $1 million.
I think everyone is proud of that height because I'm almost 5'8" myself, give or take a few. So I'll say we'll be even lower than that.
Even lower than that. You wouldn't want to give it up, huh? Kind of a silly question, but often from the silly questions you learn something about the way people think. Max is lower than 25. The actual number of men who are 5 feet 8 inches tall who would sell a foot of their height for $1 million is 56. It's not lower. More than half. For $1 million, you can buy some pretty high shoes, boy. You've got a 9.
Please change that 9.
And now you can get rid of it. A 7.
Well, we're going to have to go with the odds and say higher.
Higher than the 7. A jack.
Let's go for it. Say lower.
If it's lower, Duff has the first game of the match. He does. Game 1 for the champion and $100. And we'll set up for game 2 coming at you right after this.
It's time.
Spring sensations.
Spring is in the air. Everywhere I look around.
Cool ocean breeze. It's springtime every time you do dishes. New Palmolive Spring Sensations.
Spring is in the air.
Now that's the best tasting pickle I ever heard.
Tonight, like never before, you can relax and not worry if your dentures are clean. Because you started the day with new Fix-It and Cleanser with ProGuard. This unique tablet and denture bath system not only gets dentures 4 times cleaner, it creates the ProGuard barrier, proven to protect against plaque and odor-causing bacteria all day, so that clean feeling lasts from morning till your goodnight kiss. New Fix-It with ProGuard. Start cleaner, stay cleaner.
Look, Conair gives you instant heat in a setter. 2 minutes, and you're ready to roll. 20 rollers, 3 sizes, even jumbos. Get volume, curls, or waves. 2 minutes, and you're ready to roll. The Conair Instant Heat Hair Setters.
Game 1 of the champion. And as Janice deals out the same 2 decks of cards with the next cards off the top of the deck, Mac, you need this game, and we'll start with a question to you. Mac, we found 100 men who are top business executives. These are the heads of some of the country's largest corporations. And we asked them, have you ever asked your secretary to take the blame for one of your mistakes? How many business executives admitted they've asked their secretary to take the blame for one of their mistakes?
Well, I think people are more conservative now, especially business executives, and they would actually bear their own faults. So I think that would be a relatively low number. I would say 25.
25 out of 100 have asked the secretary to take the blame. Duff, what do you think?
Well, I have to agree. I think the reason they are top executives is because they take on responsibility. So I think the number is even lower.
A bit lower than that. Oh, audience disagrees. The actual number of business executives who've asked their secretary to take the blame for one of their mistakes is 11. It is lower. Duff didn't get much support, but he was right.
Good now. Give me a good one.
With a 2.
Hey, that's the way to start. Higher.
Higher than the 2. A 4.
We'll still go higher.
Higher than a 4. Yes, with a 10.
I'll freeze on the 10.
And right away, the champion again jumps out quickly. Duff, this question to you. We asked 100 people. Oh, I love this. 100 people. When you board an airplane, does it bother you to see several fat persons all sitting on one side of the plane? How many people said it bothers them to see fat persons all sitting on one side of the plane? Tilt.
I don't know. I've boarded a lot of planes. Of course, I'm pretty heavy myself, so I don't know which way to answer on that. But I think that people are realistic and realize those planes are very heavy, and the fat people aren't going to make any difference. So I'm going to say real low, about 10.
10 out of 100 people are bothered if the fat people get on one side.
Well, I think I would be a little bit skeptical about it because I don't know when they're going to tilt one way or the other thing. So I say that's a little bit higher.
You say a little bit higher than that. You know, the question never occurred to me before, but I'm going to watch out for it from now on. 10 says Duff, and higher says Mac. The actual number of people who said it bothers them to see several fat persons all sitting on one side of the plane is 19. It is a little higher. Mac, you got it.
All right.
And Mac, you have an 8.
Change that card.
Changing that middle card to a 6. A little better.
Higher.
Higher than a 6? Yes, a 9.
Freeze.
Now we go to question 3, and it goes to you, Mac. Come on, Duffy. Who was that said Helmut
I think
Duffy
that's
out
my
there?
beautiful wife, Carol.
That's nice. You got a cheerleader out there. That's terrific. Mac, this question goes to you. Come on, Mac. We'll make it even. Mac, we asked 100 psychiatrists. Generally speaking, is pornography harmful to adults who read it? How many psychiatrists said pornography is harmful to adults?
Well, after a adult get to a certain age, they make up their own mind anyway. So I think that would be a relatively high number. I'm going to split it down the middle and say that it would be harmful.
That it is harmful, yes.
I would say 20.
20 out of 100 psychiatrists said that it is harmful, pornography to adults.
Okay, I think I've read somewhere that psychiatrists or psychologists or whatever say that pornography might even be good for you. So I'm going to say that they would say that it is harmful.
He says 20.
And I'm going to say that that number, that's low. I'm going to say it's a little bit higher than that, though.
A little higher,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Not that much good.
Not that
A little
much
higher.
good.
The actual number of psychiatrists who said pornography is harmful to adults is 14. It is not higher, Mac. You got it. Just 14. I guess when you say adults, that's the important thing there. Now Mac can get rid of the 9. A jack. Lower than the jack. A 7. Lower. He's going to risk it, and he's going against the odds. Is he right? Lower? No. Took a big chance. It did not pay off, and it gives Duff a free chance to play off the 10.
Okay, since I can't change it, I'll go with the odds and say lower.
Lower than the 10. It is a 5.
I might as well go for it, and I'll say higher.
For the championship and a crack at the big money. Higher. It is higher. Oh, Mac, you took a chance on that 7, and it cost you. We have some nice party gifts for you. Thank you, everybody. Mac Mims. Thank you, Mac. Mac Mims, I beg your pardon. Duff, come on down here. Well, he opened the door, and you stepped right in there.
Got him.
And I hope that Duff's going to step into a lot of money with the big money coming up right after this.
Stay tuned to receive your free trial version of America's #1 accounting software for small business.
44. Paula says Mark loves legs. Laura thinks breasts. Mark's real weakness is wings. Dawn says it's too big. Carrie thinks it's too small. Ross says his apartment is just fine.
All new Three's a Crowd tonight at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, only on Game Show Network.
This is Unisom Sleep Gels. It helps you sleep. This is Tylenol PM. It helps you sleep too. They both have the exact same amount of the exact same sleep ingredient. But Tylenol PM has added medicine for headaches, backaches, even fever. Do you have a headache? Backache? Fever? Then why take medicine for it? Take Unisom. It's a safe, non-habit-forming way to fall fast asleep.
Here's a big idea from the Doughboy. Introducing new Grand's Crescent Rolls.
Can you pass the dinner rolls?
Sure. Oh, whoa.
Wow.
So surprisingly big.
I'll take one. Sure. Me too. Sure.
So rich and buttery tasting, new Grand's Crescents make an everyday dinner grand.
Can we have them again tomorrow? Please.
Sure.
Sure. Sure.
Strange man just handed me a microphone. What is that? Well, Duff, are you ready to go at the big money again?
You better believe I'm ready.
Then let's get there. Come on, Duff. Duff Fankboner, step on up. And Janice and Lois, if you will, start dealing out those money cards with a brand new deck of cards. $200 of new money. 3 cards on the bottom line. To bet as you will, you cut them, of course.
Yes.
And then another $200 as we move up. and 3 more cards. Minimum bets, remember, $50 till you get to the top card. The big bet, there you must risk at least half the money. Good luck. Come on, Duff. Here's $200.
Need that Christmas money.
Need that Christmas money. Well, let's see if we can start you off with a goodie then. Well,
let's change the card.
Yeah, that's kind of a borderline card. Can he improve it?
Oh, hey, all right. All of it lower.
$200, the whole thing that this card is lower than the ace. It is with
a good one. I said if I got up here again, I was really going to go for it. All of it higher.
$400 higher than a 3. Yes, with a king of a great card.
Why me? I've got to go for it. All of it lower.
With $1,600. Come on, be there lower than the king. Oh, no. Oh, you were rolling along with great cards. But you're not out of it because there's a long way to go as we move that up and give you the other 200. Come on, let's roll it up again. You're high.
I got to be gutsy about it. I'm going to say 200 lower.
Of course, now it's all or nothing. There's no more money. Let's go for 400. Lower. It is, and again a 3.
Ooh, there's no 2s. I've just got to be gutsy. I'm going to say 400 higher.
Double or nothing for $800. Higher. It is. First time you're near the middle.
This is a bad card, so I'm going to say 50 higher.
Minimum bet, $50. Higher than a 7? It's not, but a 4 for $50 is not a bad trade, and we're going to move it up. For the big bet, do you want that 4? 2
3s out and deuce. I'm going to stay with that card. I'm going to say all of it higher.
Well, one failure down below. Let's not fail now.
Right.
Double or nothing for $1,500. Higher than a 4?
Higher. Oh! Where's that Christmas spirit?
Yeah, it sure wasn't. Those 3s come up strange for you. Come on down here. That's terrible. That's terrible. Well, listen, you're rolling along. You've got $3,000.
That's right.
And you may get a crack at doing it again because you're a good player.
Thank you.
We'll be back with Duff and a new challenger right after this.
Yo-Yo Ma is A, a cellist, B, a rap artist, C, none of the above.
Inquisition, tonight at 7 and 11 Eastern.
When you're trying to choose a long-distance company, my daddy says...
Oh, yes. Calls to the North Pole, 5 cents a minute.
Come on, people. You've paid way too much for way too long. This is good news.
This is great news.
Call now and switch.
Christmas music make you feel better, Duff? Janice is dealing out 2 brand new decks of cards. Time to meet a new challenger on Card Sharks. Sandy Brick. Hello, Sandy. Welcome. Good to have you here. A nice firm handshake. Why don't you tell us a little about yourself, Sandy?
Okay, my name's Sandy Brick. I'm from Mission Viejo, California. I am a mother and housewife. I have a fantastic husband and a beautiful 1-year-old little daughter. And in my spare time, I sew for a company that makes baby things.
Oh, did you go to work or do you sew at home?
I sew at home. I have a factory sewing machine at my house, and I sew while mine's sleeping.
Oh, isn't that nice? You're a busy lady. Nice to have you here. You cut your cards?
Yes, I did.
Then here we go. We'll start the match with a question of the champion. And Duff, we asked 100 millionaires. Have any of your relatives ever asked to borrow money from you? How many millionaires said a relative has asked to borrow money?
Can I win up to $1 million here? I don't know. I think that if I were a millionaire, if a relative of mine was a millionaire, I think it's going to happen an awful lot because when you've got that money, they think you've got so much, why can't I have some of it? So I'm going to say the number is going to be high. We're looking at around 75.
75. In answer to your question, no, you can't win $1 million. You can win over 200,000, though. Sandy, he says 75. Do you say higher or lower?
I think that's going to be even higher. I think there's 1 million relatives to everyone, and I think, everybody has money problems sometime. And the first person they'd think of is the millionaire cousin or uncle or whoever, and I think that'd be the first one to call. So I say it's going to be higher.
Even higher than that. Of course, they could ask drunken Uncle Charlie, but that wouldn't help him very much. You say higher. The actual number of millionaires who said a relative has asked to borrow money is 67, not higher. Fairly high number, but not that high. And Duff, that means you get to play the cards first with a 4.
4. It's not a bad number. I'm going to say higher.
Higher than the 4. No.
Where are they?
3s come back to haunt the champion again. Sandy with a free chance and an 8.
I'll go lower.
Right up the middle. What does she say? Oh, she said the wrong thing. And Janice has to fill in the spaces. Sandy, now here's a subject that has some controversy. So we asked 100 people, should TV cameras be allowed inside courtrooms? How many people said TV cameras should be allowed inside courtrooms?
I'd say that's going to be just about down the middle. I think a lot of times the people that are on the outside, they really want to know the true thing. They want to really know exactly what happened. And then the people that are in there, they're the ones that don't want the people to know the real thing. So I think this would be right down the middle. I'd say 50.
50 out of 100 people said TV cameras should be allowed inside courtrooms.
I think today's society, everybody wants to know more and more about what's going on, whether it's right or wrong. Everybody wants to. So I say it's got to be higher.
Higher than that. The actual number of people who said TV cameras should be allowed inside courtrooms is 63. Duff is right. It is higher.
Okay.
And again, we're looking at a 4, Duff.
I'll leave that 4 and try it again higher.
Higher? This time it is with a jack.
Okay, now that jack's not a bad. I'm going to go lower.
Lower than the jack. No, king is not lower. And again, the cards fail the champion, but Sandy's still stuck up the middle.
I'll try it higher this time.
Higher than the 8. This time it's lower. And of course, Sandy, you can't get rid of that middle card until you win a question. Question goes to you, Duff. Duff, everyone knows the story of how Eve convinced Adam to take a bite of the apple when he didn't want to. So we asked 100 married women, if you had been Eve and your husband Adam, could you have convinced him to take a bite of the apple? How many women think they could convince their husband to take a bite of the apple? Careful, Duff, your wife is out there in the audience.
I think whether men like to admit it or not, their wives really control them a lot more than they want. And I'm going to say...
Your wife just applauded out there, Duff.
I'm going to say that we're looking at a high number, and it's going to be around 75 again.
Duff says 75 out of 100 women think they could convince their husband, if he were Adam, to bite the apple.
I think that's definitely going to be lower. Some of the times those men just stick with their boots, and they don't let anyone convince them of anything.
All right. Now, it's interesting that the gentleman was on the side of the woman convincing, and the lady was against it. The actual number of women who think they could have convinced their husband to take a bite of the apple is 71, just a little lower. Sandy gets it.
Take that card!
And now she can get rid of that middle card. A 3.
Great card! Higher!
Higher than the 3. A 6.
Higher!
Risking it higher. It is an 8.
Freeze!
And we move over the freeze bar, and Sandy needs 2 cards. Duff needs 4. Sudden death coming at you. But first, we've got to take time out.
This chart refers to A, a weapon, B, a fondue, C, none of the above.
Inquisition, tonight at 7 and 11 Eastern.
Your footsteps. Oh no, it's the mom.
Want to fill your kids with wholesome fun? We have a soup for that. Campbell's Chicken Noodle.
Go direct. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Wanna see you with it, show could treat you right. Give me just a minute of your time tonight. We both are here to have fun, so let it rip. So let it rip. Try. Let it rip.
Out here, like myself.
Metamucil, the doctor's natural choice for regularity.
Stick around. It's the show brought to you by the letters R, S, T, L, N, and E. Wheel of Fortune up next, followed by Jeopardy and Blockbusters.
We'll finish the match on our next card charge. Bye-bye. Have yourself a good day.
A representative of the studio audience will receive American Electric's kitchen appliances, including the work-saving American food processor. It cuts, shreds, chops, pares, slices, blends, grinds, and grates. It can turn a cook into a chef, furnished by American Electric Corporation. And some of our contestants will receive Totes Automatic Compact Umbrella, a great gift. Push the button, it's open big enough for 2. Totes, a great gift for men or women. From Hamilton Beach, Speedo Light, compact self-cleaning steam and dry iron. Lightweight for all your pressing needs, Hamilton Beach, Scoville. Hallmark writing instruments, pen and pencil sets in your choice of walnut, cordia, teak, tulip wood, rosewood, and African Wengie wood. Distinctive Hallmark gifts. Winnie the Pooh dresses and suits from Sears, loaded with style and the good quality you expect from Winnie the Pooh and Sears. Fabergé Organics, products with wheat germ oil and honey containing natural and other ingredients, plus fabulous Babe perfume by Fabergé, the fragrance designer. A sport bag and Lipton mealtime, snack time, anytime. Keep Lipton cup of soup handy, savory and delicious. It's America's Right Now soup.
If Bob were an animal, he'd be a stallion. Sarah thinks more like a chicken, and Linda, well, Linda thinks Liposuction. Sure, Sally's had it. Her ex knows because it was his idea. Her husband's gonna know because it was his credit card. Teresa thinks its name is Mr. Happy. Christy thinks he plays with it in the park. The truth is, Mark doesn't even own a dog.
All new Three's a Crowd. Find out who knows you best tonight at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific.